All right, F it. We're doing it live. What's up, everybody? It is your boy MM2K with some special guests here. And you're probably looking at everything and you guys are like, hold on. This is not SML podcast. And no, it's not.
This is not Stadia talk. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
not Stadia talk either. It's something special. Not saying that SML and Stadia talk are not special, but this is something special in a different way. What we've done is we've combined our forces like the Wonder Twins, or you can say the Wonder Triplets, and we're going to do a hell of a show for you today. We might have some more guests coming. Here's what's going on, Storm. All right, like Storm doesn't know.
Man, tell me like I don't know that nobody else knows.
Because I'm gonna make it up on the fly because I'm gonna try to blame you for this. Even
Let's go, man. Let's go. Sometimes off the cuff is the best, man. The best way to do it. Let's go.
So of course, our good friend Chase here. You can see Chase here in Projekt Storm. Chase was plugging the show as he normally does, and we thank you so much for that. So Storm calls me up and he's like, "Hey, yo, Chase is plugging the show, but where the hell are you at?"
Right.
And I'm like, "But it's your turn to host it." He's like, "No, it's your turn." I said, "No, who's on first?" You know what I'm saying? I got to the Abbott and Costello, but then Storm won the day, and he said, "Look, man, how about we do this?" He said, "You're so unprepared. How about we do this? We're gonna get Chase in here to add some."
I said we better get Chase in this mother.
Yeah, he did.
I said, yo, hey, look, I just stopped by. That homie is doing this thing over there, man. We better get Chase. I don't give a damn what it's gonna take. I gotta call the wife. Whatever I gotta do, Chase is gonna be on the show. So Chase, man, I appreciate you being here. But MM2K, I'm gonna hijack the show today, man.
All right, do it, brother. Do it, because I was prepared for you to do that anyway.
Hey. Hope everybody if you're here in the States or you celebrate Thanksgiving and all that good stuff, man, hopefully you all had a good holiday, man, where, the festivities was nice and the food was even better. We got Chase in the house, aka Stadia Talk, man. How are you doing, Chase?
I'm good, man. It was a slow week, which actually for me is actually good considering the couple of weeks I've had. So it's been nice. It's been nice to kind of just take it easy this week. And Thanksgiving was awesome. Had some time with the wife and had some turkey and all the fixings, and it was nice. So,
man, look, since I'm hijacking the show, man, I want Ray Sherrod on the show. I want Duncan on the show. Cloud Gamer 201 on the show. I want Amanor on the show. I want Heath Stevens on the show. I want Projekt Kill on the show. I want who else is on this damn chat, man? I want Eric Charles. I want you on the show. Dark Bite, Rome, Raider, anybody that wants to be on the show, man, just holler at MM2K.
I've officially lost control. I've officially lost control.
Hey, look, man, we're going to get everybody on the dance show now. But for real, there's only 7 more spots left, people, man. So we just figured we're opening up to the community, man. A lot has transpired. I'm not going to hijack the show, man. MM2K and I, we have a lot of fun, man. We joke around. At the end of the day, this is what it's about, breaking the monotony, the stressful times and all that we all have to endure, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to sit back. We're going to talk gaming as a whole. But you came here for Stadia, so we're going to kick some of that off as well. MM, you can go ahead and take it back, man.
Oh, no, man. Hey, look, real quick, because we want to get into these topics. We want to just talk about gaming in general. We haven't done an SML, an official SML, or an SSC in a while. And we got Chase here while we have Chase for the duration. So we want to pick his brain for a lot of stuff. So let's just pay the bills and let's get right into it. I'm turning it back over to Storm, and I said I'm gonna take a nap. No. So here's what's going on. PNTS Network, y'all. Of course, on Thursday or Saturdays, you normally have SML podcast, but because of the holidays, we kind of rearrange the schedule. Sundays, you have Yang Meets Yang of Gaming that's hosting our buddy Projekt Storm and Snow Bunny, who might be making a special appearance, but we'll see. All right. And then on Wednesday, we have the commission that is starring Projekt Storm, myself, Snow Bunny, and Tron of the Roundtable Podcast. We all talk about the general gaming news. Everything is covered. There is crumb side don't prevail over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's welcome, but we talk about everything. There isn't we only going to talk about PlayStation and Xbox and bash stuff. We talk about all gaming platforms. And then, of course, on Thursdays, generally is the SSC podcast. Okay, Storm, I paid the bills. You got the goods. I'm turning it over to you. What are we talking about today?
Well, let's get it. Well, since we got Chase here, we're going to put Chase on the hot seat, man. Let's have some fun. Chase, you're going to go first with answering these questions. Chase don't have any damn clue what's about to happen right now. But since we've been doing it so long, y'all, we've been doing it for a while. We're gonna let Chase kick
what
it
the
off.
hell did I walk into?
Holiday recap, Chase. It's time to talk about the holiday, man. Did you lay low? Did you just chill? Was it relaxing? Did you get any gaming in? Any of those things will do. How did your Thanksgiving go, brother?
Yeah, it was relaxed, man. It was nice. It was nice to have just kind of a break. I did get some gaming in. I actually booted up. I've been playing a lot of Jedi Fallen Order. And I've played it on both. So I know we're talking Stadia, but I played it on a little bit of both. I played it on the S, but I've also played it over on Stadia. They both look gorgeous, by the way. They look good on both platforms. And then I've actually gotten into Sniper Elite 4, and I've been actually having a really good time with that game. I played some last night, and it's just chaos.
Yeah, it is.
Say what it is about that game. It's just chaos. Yeah, that's basically been it. I've just been playing a little bit of that. You know, my normal stuff, Rogue Company, Siege. You know, that's basically it. And those aren't on Stadia, by the way. Those are over on the Xbox.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I appreciate it. Me, I just laid back, you know, tried to find me the best deal possible on a new gaming PC, man. It's kind of hard right now. Prices are going through the roof for this hardware. So it makes me even more appreciative for Stadia, man. I can't lie. It's a stressful time, but you know, I appreciate that. I know you don't have too much time, Chase. So we're gonna go ahead and let MM2K get. I know that this brother was in the kitchen, man. Look, believe it or not, the brother does a lot of different things. If you all don't know by now, I don't know how he does it, man. One day I'm just waiting on him to just collapse on the couch and hang it up, man, and never do content again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for the day because I don't know how you manage it, bro. Like he knows it's real talk. So, man, hey, did you happen to make anything this holiday season, man? Like some stuffing, you know, some turkey, I like cranberry sauce. I like sweet potato yams, some mac and cheese, some greens or some cabbage or whatever, man. Did you make any of those items that I just mentioned, man?
Who me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, brother, I made it all. But here's the thing: I got to be honest with you. All of it was vegan or dairy free.
Okay. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I can't. I got a dairy. I know we're going off topic, and I know people are like everybody's throwing up on their headset right now. But yeah, I have a dairy allergy, so everything has to be vegan. And this dairy allergy I've accrued about 5 or 6 years ago. So I've been testing out different vegan recipes. But the last year or so, my vegan mac and cheese has been bomb. And I was able to finally, in my vegan potato salad, I finally figured out the right recipes to where you can't tell the difference. So you don't know the importance of butter and cheese and milk.
I hear it.
And the daily diet and how well it makes things taste. Even when it comes to seasoning, you got to check that stuff. So yeah, I made it everything. We had greens, macaroni and cheese, potato salad. Now I can still eat meat, thank God. So, you know, I roasted some chickens, you know, had some yams, and that pretty much was it. Yeah, it was it was just me, my wife, and the cat. We threw everybody else out. Everybody else went somewhere else.
I feel you. Hey, and that's what's up, man. I know other people out there, you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do to keep it healthy and keep it tasting good. So, but look, man, we're going to move on, you know, for Chase. Chase, let us know when you have to step out, man. You know how we do it. No interference. Stadia Super Saturday, y'all. Oh, and before we get into before we get into that, let's go to the games that we have been playing. Look, hold on. All right, go ahead now, MM. Hold on.
Before you get into that, we got a special guest. Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry, Duncan. I had Duncan sitting out there, and he's like, "Dude, are you gonna put me in before? You gonna put me in before the cloudy games?"
Homie, I wasn't even looking at it. Of course, I didn't even know, man. What's going on, Duncan? How you feeling?
I am feeling great. I'm absolutely wrecked. I'm just getting a wee break in here and coming to speak to you guys. How's it going, yous?
Man, it's going pretty good. You came at the right time. Trust me, we're gonna put a smile on your face with this one right here. The next thing that we go into after the games portion, though. So because we only have Chase for a limited amount of time, and Duncan, we might have you. I don't know how long you can stay. The show is not going to be the typical 2-hour show unless we just start having too much fun. And you know I'm not going to shut it down if we're having too much fun. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, and I know Chase has to do his thing and get ready. Chase, you all are doing Cloudburst today, right?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Over on Rock's channel. Yeah.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if you all pushed it back for the holidays or whatever the case. But yeah, we got to make sure we give people plenty enough time to hop over there. But so what games have you been playing? Let's start with Chase, and then we'll go Duncan, and then myself, and MM2K. Any games on no matter the platform, by the way. I see a lot of stuff out there.
Mhm.
People are getting criticized and all that. And I know, Chase, if you could get into it briefly about playing on multiple platforms. People, y'all know I like to play on multiple platforms. I've been doing a lot of PC heavy content recently. So am I going to get a lashing? You know what I mean? For playing on multiple platforms. What's your thoughts on it, Chase?
Well, so I told you a little bit about the games before. Let me, if you just let me real quick, I'll segue to what did I have at Thanksgiving, and then I'll answer your second part of your question about is it okay on multiple platforms. So turkey, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread stuffing, asparagus with olive oil, salt and pepper, which my God, is some of the best stuff ever. If you've never had asparagus done that way, breaded mushrooms, all of it, y'all, all of it, everything you could think of, basically had it. To your second question, yeah, see, I think this is one of those talking points where, options are good. Options are good, and if your preference is that you only want to be on one platform, I don't think it's fair to knock people for that. I mean, that's fine. That's your purchasing preference, and that's what you choose to do. But I also think at the same token, if people, let me take away the business of marketing for a minute. Let me just talk about my use case. There's games that I can't play on my preferred platform, what is my preferred platform? Stadia. It is. So there's games like Rogue Company, like Rainbow Six Siege, right? Like Call of Duty, which is more so for the campaign. I can't play those on Stadia. So where can I play them? I can play them on a cheap alternative, which is what? The Series S. That's
bad.
So you got to do what fits your use case. And I think that's the biggest thing for me is don't demonize people for that. Just it should always be about what is good for you, and whatever is good for you, that's good for me. I'm cool with that. And I think that's the best way to approach it. And sadly, we don't always see that. And, hopefully the more that people focus on that trajectory, the more that you focus on that, the more that sometimes people come along with that line of thought and they go, you know what, you're right. I shouldn't be so uptight about this or that. It is more about just having options.
That's what's up. And that, that's exactly how I feel. But Duncan, what about you, man? What's your thoughts? What have you been playing and on what platform and all that good stuff?
I've been playing on basically everything this week. I've been on the Xbox, I've been on the PlayStation. So the big games which have stuck my time into this week, I have went and played Spider-Man Remastered on the PlayStation 5. Really enjoying that before going to Miles Morales. I'm just gonna get that knocked out before that. I've actually went back to Stadia and I've been playing some Get Pack, believe it or not, party games, which Stadia is absolutely perfect for. Just going back to all them wee games which you've picked up with Stadia Pro and just chucking them on as and when you feel like it, and absolutely perfect for that. And I've been a bit busy this week and still a bit busy, and I've been playing some Pro Evolution Soccer, get the proper title in there, on the PlayStation as well. So I've been playing a mix of things. So I've been really having a good time, just chilling out and playing games when I can.
Yeah, it sounds like you've been doing the same thing I've been doing, but for me, it's been chugging it out on this PC, man. I have a budget PC. There's no shame in my game. If anybody's like me and you have a mid-tier or budget PC, you know what I mean? Just let me know in the chat, because I can tell you all right now, that same mid-tier PC is what's responsible for the content that you all see in 4K. But I do want to upgrade because I want to chase, you all know, man, I want to experience DLSS technology and other things on PC, because I jumped over and I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla on PC, and I played Origins on PC, and I played Control and Doom and everything else, man. And I could tell y'all right now, these platforms are designed to be complements of each other. If you look at the whole Phil Spencer, if you look at the heads of these companies, they're not telling us to engage in these wars, right? And I know some people are like, we like the war, that's fun. Hey, do it, but do it responsibly, like drinking. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, though, you can have your cake and eat it too when it comes to gaming, is how I look at the whole thing. One of my biggest videos on my channel came from the Xbox platform, and that is NBA 2K21, the demo, y'all. over 23,000 views. You know what I mean? So you just know if you make content, man. MM2K tells me all the time, Storm, drop it out there, bro. Drop it. Don't worry about what people may think about it. Drop it. And I'm like, I like to give people quality. And, you know, he agrees with the quality part. But if I didn't drop that demo video, I would be minus 23,000 plus views. So I'm just telling y'all, like, this is why I think it's going to be okay to play as people like Grace Yang and others who are playing on different platforms. And Twitter, you know, sometimes Twitter can be a mean place. And that's why Chase is kind of taking a break right now from the streets, man. Sometimes you have to get out of the streets and move to the suburbs or whatever, man. You just have to go. But with that being said, y'all, you know, MM2K, I know you're chomping at the bit to share what you've been playing. I hope you've been playing something except Super Turkey Ball. You know what I mean?
I gotta wait.
What's going on?
I gotta wait because we got a sneaky little suspect in here right now.
Who is it?
This sneaky little Ray Sherrod.
Raider guys, homie from the West Coast. Yo, I'm about to ride out Alameda somewhere close by Ray. So, you know what I'm saying? Roll through the streets and sneak up on it. What's going on, brother? How
What's on, brothers? Man? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you nice and
man. I'm sitting there. I'm eating my plate. I got a plate of turkey ham. What's that? Shirley Caesars. I got gravy, beans, chicken, turkey.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to dig in, and then I hear my name. You know, so when the brothers call out, man, you know I come running. Plus, you got the great Chase, you got the great Duncan on there, so I had to be on. Happy holidays, brothers. How you guys doing?
Man, doing pretty well, man. Ray, it's good to see that you're doing the same, man. That's how I feel. But now you know that since you joined us, man, you're gonna have to, after MM2K, you're gonna have to answer how your Thanksgiving went, and then you got to get into the games that you've been playing.
Let Ray go. Punish him. Let him go first.
All right, hey, Ray. Let's put you on the spot. We'll take the heat off Chase and put you on the spot. So what have you? How did your holiday go? If you don't mind, can you put out some items out there, man? For me, I know I didn't mention it, but it was turkey, cabbage. It was like pork chops, man. My wife made so much stuff, man. Mac and cheese, man. It's just so much. I don't even want to go down that list right now. But Ray, what about you, man? What games and what food?
Okay, I'll start off with the games. I've been all in Valhalla, man. That game has completely taken me away. I'm obsessed with Valhalla, and I've been playing. Guys, go get Ghost Recon Wildlands. Okay, go get it. It plays awesome on Stadia. It is beautiful.
Fire.
It is beautiful on Stadia. So those are the two games I've been lost in. And then I want to give a shout out to my wife. I love you, Nicole. She hooked it up this year, man. We did the turkey, the ham. We did mashed potatoes. We did vegetables. We did the cranberry sauce. We have an apple pie, and she baked the cake. God, what else? Oh, greens. Shout out to MM2K. I called my mom, and my mom said, "Baby, did you eat your greens?" I was like, "Yeah, Mama, I don't like greens." Boy, you better eat them greens.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole made them.
Sound just like a good Southern mom or grandmom or whatever, man. Go ahead.
I can't stand greens, man. But you know what? I had to take a bite for my wife and my mama. All right, to keep the peace.
That's what's up.
But that's about it, guys, man. That's about it. What's going on?
Not much, man. So, you know, MM2K, did you already get into the games and everything, man?
No, I didn't get to touch on the games, but basically what I've been playing, man, I've been playing the typical Far Cry in the Division 2, but I had a lot of fun with Jedi Fallen Order. We're doing some streams on the stream channel, so definitely check it out. As the night bot lets you know what the stream channel link is, go and subscribe there. And people got to see me die 1,000 times. Nothing new, but you know, I had a fun time dying. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I got ran down on myself when I on Stadia Super Saturday, and we're gonna segue right into that, by the way, man. But absolutely, I was disappointed in myself, man. In the summit, man, I got to do better. I have to do much better. But Duncan, let's go to Duncan next, man, or Chase. Actually, let's keep Chase on the hot seat because at any given moment, man, he might have to roll out for good reasons. But Chase, Stadia Super Saturday, the importance of the event. What did you see? The impact on the community. If you can cover any one of those or all of those topics right there, man, I'd appreciate it.
No, well, sadly, that was the day that I was mostly MIA for most of the day because of my.
Oh yeah,
roof
that's true.
situation.
But I'm sure you caught something, some new recap. Something.
I went back and watched a couple things. It's a I mean, here's the thing: the event's a celebration of the platform, right?
There you go.
It's a celebration of the community, the folks that enjoy the platform, and it's also a celebration of the folks that do content. It's kind of a perfect trifecta. And I every time that this event has happened, it's always a positive takeaway. You know, there's always positivity out of it. I don't know really what else I can add to it beyond that, other than it's a huge celebration of the platform. And there's been a lot of good things to celebrate about the platform as of late. You know, there's been some stumbles, but at the same token, we've seen, you know, recently specifically like these Premier Edition bundles that they're doing. I mean, there's just a lot of really good things. And again, as we go into the upcoming year, you know, what's the number one philosophy? You know, you've heard a lot of us say, all of us here actually on this panel, I think said it at one point or another, the games will come, y'all. The games will come to the platform. We will see the larger titles on this platform. It's just going to take time. And, you know, if you have patience, if, like we talked about a little bit earlier, if you're willing to, you know, depending on your situation and your use case, if you're willing to wait, and you only like Stadia, that's fine. If you want to, you know, have a couple other options and play some other games until they come to the platform, you got that too. But they will come in time. And again, it's a huge celebration of the platform. That was such a long-winded answer.
Hey, no. I don't know how you could have shortened it. You know what I'm saying? So Duncan, man, hey, shout out to Duncan, one of the organizers of the event. I don't want to get too crazy about it. Y'all know how I feel about the event, man. And I got a lot of love for everybody that organized this thing, man. So Duncan, your quick thoughts and what you think, what you thought about the event, how it went to you, and what it means to you, if you can.
It's awful. And you set me up, so I just have to
do it, man. Right on time.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. The fans, shout out to Adam over at StadiaDosage because he was the main person this time for it. He did a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I don't think he realized how much actually goes into this sort of planning of this. The amount of juggling and things and the discussions you have to have, and then the actual organizing, sending out all the emails. So Adam's done an amazing job. What I can tell you, and I think you guys would have noticed it as well, the numbers are way higher, and the first ones we were I don't want to say what they were, but they were a lot lower, and I think we're talking 2, 3, maybe 4 times as many people.
Wow.
And that's over the space of the year. If you remember back to the first one, Kyle said there was people maybe just getting like 10 or so viewers watching it, and I think even the lowest one this last one was about 30, and that's in the really bad sort of timing sort of areas. Yep. And then in the prime time where everybody's available, I think everybody was getting well over 100 people watching, which you know for our platform here is amazing. And some people obviously got a bit more. It has massively grown, and I think every time we're going to do this, it is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I just want to thank everybody for watching it, and I thank everybody for actually taking part and supporting it. It is just amazing that it brings the whole community together. And I think it was a perfect storm that the last weekend, because everybody was coming off the high of the Premier Editions and all the good positivity going out there. It's been brilliant, and thank you all for taking part.
No problem, man. We thank you for all of the hard work that you do behind the scenes and stuff. But Ray, we're gonna put it on Ray, man, and I'll give my thoughts before MM2K. We're gonna make him go last again, bask in the agony and everything. But Ray, what's your take on it as somebody new like myself? We were new. This is even though we experienced Stadia Super Saturday before. We finally got the courage, Ray, to step up to the challenge, man, to step up and provide some quality content. So how did you feel about it, brother?
First of all, man, I was extremely excited. That's my Stormtrooper son in the background. He's kind of crazy. He was on his head.
Shout out.
He was on his head when he was young.
He has to do his thing. Let him do his thing.
I'm interviewing. Stop. So It's live, y'all. Anything can happen.
Hey, man, we know it. We know
I
what's up.
was extremely excited because it was my first. So, and I didn't want to miss no content creator. So I actually, and if you look at my video stream, you know my eyes are closed. I was trying to fight. Look, I'm squinting like this, and I'm playing because I was so tired. I was exhausted. I think after watching, I think it was Drakens. After watching his stream, boy, I'm gonna knock you out after this. After Drakens, my body just went complete. But man, it was so amazing watching all the content creators, and I mean, I was excited. And I thought Project Storm, and I thought that was cool. You jumping in between different games. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Meg was back. 6-4 was back. Color playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yep.
Dr. Spaceman and Cloud. I mean, this was like a concert, man. And me being a part of it and also being a fan, because I'm a huge fanboy, and I did not want to go to sleep. I must have drunk like 20 cups of coffee. I kept drinking. I had a pot of coffee, and I was making glasses and stuff like that. Evan, right. Sherrod, boy, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna beat you. But anyway, he wants to be a YouTuber and in the spotlight so bad. He's crazy.
Yeah, my son's the same way.
That's my
Trust
son,
me, man. Trust me. I
that's
know what
my
you're
son.
talking about. Believe
Nicole, can you call Evan before he dies?
See, that you gotta call money.
you got to do it, man. You got to do it.
Call.
But,
she the boss. She the boss.
Hey,
yeah,
nah, it's cool. But I get what you're saying, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it though.
But man, Duncan, thank you, Cloudy with Games. Thank you, Stadia Source, and then the organizers, man. This was probably some of the best. I was getting DMs. Do you need anything? What can we assist you on? Here's this is what you need. This is what you got to do. It was perfect. It was perfect. So I was just happy, man. I want to do it again. I want more. So I hope we are able to do this at least once or twice. I mean, we got it twice, and it's gonna. And there's, you know what? My best friend, he now is starting to stream. I got people sending me, hey Ray, how do I fix up OBS? What do I do? Raider Guy 87, my best friend, he's gonna be streaming. Ariel's going to be streaming soon.
That's what's up.
Cody's going to be we have inspired so many other people to come out and, that are shy to come out. Now they want to do it. And that's what a community is all about. Like, I got inspired by like Wingy and MM2K and Project Storm and Meg and her 24 hours. They inspired me. So it is my duty to inspire others to carry it on and us grow as a community. So I am just so happy, man. I'm love where we're at right now, man.
Man, you're not lying. For me, I see somebody right here. I think it was Dr. Spaceman gained 24 subs. Spaceman, man, I'm right around that 30 margin myself, bro. In one event that I felt like I didn't have enough. Look, the time slot goes by so fast when you're having fun. You know what I mean? You might look at it at first be like an hour. Whoa, that's a long time. But when you're out here doing it, man, and everybody shows up and you're trying to show everybody love, they're showing you love, man. It was so, for me, it was overwhelming in the most positive way. I'm talking about, if you can feel the electric air coursing through your veins, watching the person that you may not have even said a word to, like Muse NYC and others, right? And, just having that go on, like where you can go and check out somebody's content, which and we're hoping that will be a normal thing. I know, Ray, you like to plug things. We all do. We try to promote and plug the new streamers because without them, what the hell are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If we can't get the new man in or the new one.
Exactly.
So for me, it was just it was mesmerizing, man. I was like, whoa, on top of like wondering if everything was going to hold up in 4K and all that good stuff, man. But at the same time, just seeing everybody happy and excited and 60 something likes, no dislikes on my stream, man. It was just so crazy, bro. And for the organizers, as much work as they put in to see them come in and show full support in everybody's stream. And then just some of the highlights, man. I like the whole damn event. But to highlight sounds of Stadia, that chemistry, the fun that they were showing, man, the happiness, it was contagious, bro. Race to Rod, your screen, hey, right? It got emotional, so I knew.
Did you see Color? Did you see how Color was so emotional?
Yes,
that really touched me, brother.
And Ray, that's what I felt the whole time. I'm like, if you didn't feel that, now we know we got some shout outs to Cloud Gaming Extreme and so many others who are just so chill and so cool, but they have that experience, Ray. They can do that. They're made of ice, man. They could just lay back like this is what we do on a weekly basis.
Yep.
And they don't get out of character. But for me, I was trying to stay in character, bro, because you know I'm a fanboy at heart when it comes to this platform and what Stadia is doing. I can't lie. I put it out there. And now we have something like this. Like to see Sonny singing to the people and him feeling so good. I've never seen Sonny like that. You know what I mean? I've seen him positive and energetic, but I haven't seen him do what he did on Super Saturday. See, you know what I'm saying? So it was so much of that going on, bro. It was so contagious, man. It was necessary. It was needed. Like I was telling Chase before we went live, look, we have our discourse and that's fine. We need to. We better have discourse. But at the same time, we can have it in a way that, you know, it doesn't really, it's not an attack on anybody's character. But look, let me shut up. We can make time for this for the rest of the year.
I do have a question. I got a question for to kind of get in the P's and the Q's because that really interests Duncan piqued my interest. And I know there's not too much you can give Duncan, but I'm gonna throw this at Duncan and Chase. Duncan kind of alluded to why the numbers were like fourfold over. Yeah. But if you guys, because you guys were there at the beginning, we were all there at the beginning at the first Stadia Super Saturday. If you guys can talk about, because I know the numbers from the first one, and I know for how small the platform was back then, it was still successful. I won't say what they were exactly, but what do you think caused the organic growth between this first one to this third one? If y'all wanted to talk about that,
I can give a little bit, and then I'll let Duncan take over. I think it's a combination of things. So I think one, where Stadia was then versus where it is now, has a little bit to play into it. But I actually think it's something larger. And we've talked about this a few times, and I know I just literally talked about it earlier in this show. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't talk about this already. Sorry, I'm thinking about my show this morning.
That's all right.
So basically, we're in a time period where Projekt, Eddie, Ray, and Duncan, that people are kind of at a crossroads. And what I mean by that is they either can't get a brand new console because there's literally none available, right? They can't afford one because of financials, or as has mentioned a few times, they just don't care. They just didn't care about the Xbox or the PlayStation this go around. And what has happened is there's a game that's coming out in particular, and I do really think this had a lot to do with it. I really do. Is Cyberpunk is an important game for a lot of people. They've been waiting almost a decade on this game. You're talking 7-8 years almost. Mm-hmm. And people are not at a place where they're comfortable with saying, I'm going to play this on a PlayStation. And I'm talking about PlayStation 4. They want to play it on whatever is the newest type of tech they can play it on for the fast load times, the fast travel, some level of enhanced graphics, whatever that may be. And we can debate that back and forth about what Stadia might or might not be on that. But I think that has played a big part of it. I think that Good Stuff event, even though we had difference of opinions on it, I think it did draw some more eyes. And I think the one thing that definitely drew more eyes was the Premier Edition. Yeah. The Premier Edition bundles from the YouTube Premium pushes and this Cyberpunk push has brought more people onto the Stadia ecosystem. I was just looking at Twitter this morning, and again, I know you do this a lot, too, where I just kind of glance, and I look at some YouTube videos. I have not seen but maybe a handful, and when I say handful, I truly mean it, y'all, of negative comments when it comes to those promotions. It's overwhelmingly positive. Like, I mean, tenfold positive than we've ever seen before. So you then look at the numbers Duncan's talking about where it's 4 times larger. You kind of have to correlate the data. It speaks for itself, I think. I mean, I don't know how else to put it into terms.
Yo, it's huge. And hey, I know we said was going to go, but we got Eddie Player One in the building. Yes, man. If you don't know who Eddie Player One is, what the hell are you doing? Sleeping? What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
What's going on, Projekt, bro? I miss you.
Hey, man, look, it's not a thing. We'll link back up very soon, Eddie. There's so much going on, man. You should know you're at over 1,000 now. You're still the same Eddie. And by the way, mute this mother. Hey, he had me join that Outcaster stream, man. I was
he
so
did.
happy.
He got me too.
Hey, look. I saw MM. When I saw the damn, I said, yo, this is official. It's legit. It's when the little pregame show screen came on, and I was like, Eddie got it. He got it, bro. And next thing you know, there it is, man. That's all I'll say is there it is. I don't want to
I sent instant messages to my friend, like 3 of my friends. Hey, Eddie's got Outcast. Eddie's got Outcast. Get on now. Get on now. If I'm lying, strike me down. Eddie's got Outcast. Get on now. You want to see it, bro? He got. Damn.
Can I just say one thing, just really quick?
Go ahead.
The developers over at Splash Damage, they had a heart attack when he put that.
Did.
They had a legitimate heart attack when he posted that up. They probably like, who gave this man a key? Shut the stream down.
Right, shut it down. Google, please, Google is not on us. Oh my God. But they're gonna get Eddie back, man. Outcasters don't play around. They're gonna get him back, man. You gotta be ready, Eddie. So what's your thoughts, man, on everything, man? What's your thoughts? What games have you been on, Eddie, recently, and all that good stuff to catch up, man?
Oh man, I've been kind of everywhere, but I'm just glad that I'm here with you guys. I know it's been a while that I don't sit out with you, Projekt, and MM, and having this amazing guest with us here. I don't know how long I can stay as well, but I'm just blessed to be here tonight.
We know you've been putting the work in, man. So look, if you could share your thoughts on the event, Stadia Super Saturday, man. What did it mean to you? What does it mean to the community? And how did you like it or dislike it or whatever the case is?
I love
since Duncan didn't like it at first.
Can I just jump in before Eddie goes here and just say Eddie was the actual person he came up with this originally.
There it is. Remember. Eddie. Shout out.
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, where you just said we should put something together and then we just went with it. So you were the one who suggested it and then we went for it. So there we go.
I heard the shout out. I heard the love that y'all gave Eddie. And I told somebody, MM or somebody, I was like, man, that's so cool that they shouted Eddie out, man, as one of the original, and I know what you mean. That's crazy. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Eddie.
This is really Eddie Super Saturday, right?
No, close to that. But to be honest,
ESS.
As Duncan said, maybe I have. I'm pulling a Trump here, but maybe I invented it, or maybe not. So
I almost choked on my water.
Me too. I just put the cap on it. But go ahead,
it is back in the day, over almost a year ago, February actually. I remember me and Chase used to do content back to back, and then there was somebody else doing, and then somebody else was like 4 or 5 hours straight of Stadia content. Back in the day, that was huge. And then I said, you know what? It's going to be a Stadia Super Saturday with 5 hours of content back to back to back. And then, boom, we click it on Duncan's mind, click it on Dan's mind, and Stadia Super Saturday was born.
But Duncan and Dan, they had to run with it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if they didn't pick up the baton and run with it. Shout out. Who was that? Put the young boy on the mic. Put him on the mic. He's happy about Super Saturday. Let's go. But
did you want to hit Chase with a question real quick? Because I know he got to leave shortly.
Yeah. Chase, so basically, I was going to talk about the Game Awards, man. What did you think about the Game Awards? Real quick. Hey, Ray, who was that? Ray, let's get a mute real quick.
Got it. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's all right, bro. It's all right. I know how it is. But hey, what's your thoughts, Chase, on the Game Award?
I think it's a great idea by Duncan and his team over at Cloudy. I think it's brilliant. And I think it has the potential to grow and evolve year to year. And, it's, again, creating ideas where you can celebrate something, I think, is actually good. It brings people together. And I don't know how else I could say it. It's a brilliant idea. I really think it's a good idea. I think that it shows and it highlights the amazing mosaic that is this community. And I think it was Ray and MM. Actually, no, I think it was Ray that said it, and Projekt may have said it a little bit, but I think it's also important when we talk about somebody was saying about highlighting others, and we want to show these new streamers coming up. The one thing that's important too, and I think this goes perfectly in line with the gaming awards, is we have such a mix and an amazing mosaic of content. Like this is a podcast style, same thing that I do, MM, and you do, and Projekt. But we have streamers like Eddie and Ray that do primarily they stream, but Ray also does a little bit of podcasting as well. You've got some others that do more of news based,
like Jim and Sonny and all these, and all that, and so many others. Yeah.
So I think it's also important that remember that we have this amazing cornucopia of all this content, and it has now helped foster growth of you have all of these folks now starting to do content. And I think it's amazing. And that is showcased in what you're seeing in this award show. Because I think in time, what's going to happen is that list that you see today is going to be vastly different next year, right? It's not going to even be close to the same. And that's cool. That's how it should be. It should be this growth and this natural progression that is the content creators that you see, but also most importantly, the games themselves and what we're actually playing. So that's my take on it. But gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure to be here. I have to go cook some lunch because I promised that I would. I just want to say shout out to MM Projekt and Eddie. You guys together are an amazing, amazing group. And the SML podcast is one of my favorite podcasts. You guys know that. Keep up the great work and keep up the advocacy. It's absolutely needed. So I love you all.
Man, we appreciate your time.
Bye, Chase. Take care,
man. Thanks for catching that Stadia symbol.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right. So moving right along, man.
Hold on, we got somebody taking Chase's place. No, this is just a buffet of content creators.
Oh,
we got
man.
the homeboy Pablo the third in the house. Pablo,
what's going down, bro?
Yo,
I see you out there
up,
being
guys?
safe. What's up?
How you guys been, man? It's been a minute, man. These consoles came out. Everybody was just cooking and playing, eating. It's been crazy, man, these past couple of weeks, man. I'm just glad everybody's, back to gaming and stop talking about hardware specs and all that stuff, man. So I'm just glad these consoles dropped already. Speaking
of consoles, bro, let's get into it real quick, man. What's your thoughts on that new console that you just copped?
The PS5 is definitely a great system. This is probably one of the best console launches they've had in probably the last decade, honestly. Like everything, they had like a plethora of different genres for you to play. So just everything meshed so well in terms of like how they launched the console. I do have some issues with the UI. I feel like they kind of cluttered a lot of things together, but at the end of the day, it's all about the games. The games that they came out with, they're all great, man. I'm enjoying every bit of it. I plan on getting the new Xbox console as well, whenever I get a chance. So we multi-platform gamers out here. We on Stadia, we on Xbox, we on everything, man.
Absolutely.
Man, hey, that's what's up, man. I'm glad you said that because we touched on it earlier, Pablo. So, hey, Pablo's out here showing love, man. I went over there to check him and his homies out the other day, man. Dope podcast that they were on.
Appreciate that.
Take a part in. And that's how we do it, man, around here. You might see people pop up. We can't be in everybody's stuff, y'all, but we try our damnness to make sure we support each other. But MM2K, man, don't think you're about to get off the hook, bro.
Oh, man. I was about to heat me up some mac and cheese, man. Y'all got the show on lock. Y'all don't need me.
I figured you were, man. What do you think about this event real quick, and then we'll move it right along. The awards and the Super Saturday.
Yeah. So Stadia Super Saturday is fantastic. Great idea pioneered by Eddie. Eddie doesn't, Eddie's real humble. He don't want to take credit, but the hell with that. Eddie, you're going to take the credit because you deserve it, my friend. And that's one of the reasons why I said that Eddie's at 1,000 because of the great work that he does and the great thought that he puts into everything that he's done for this community.
Yep.
So definitely he deserves a round of applause for that. Also, we cannot forget Duncan, earlier on when Duncan was helping to cultivate this whole event, it may have been Eddie's brainchild, but Duncan helped cultivate it and make it even possible with all the hard work and the legwork that he's done. It's just a phenomenon to see it grow the way that it was. And I was just at awe, being part of it the first time around, trying to help crunch numbers and do my show. And my show was jagged and stuttering, and my son trying to help me out, trying to help out his wannabe cool dad, and it kind of went sideways to what we were able to do last week, just to sit back and play, because Duncan, Stadia Source, and company had everything like it's so mature. And to see it grow from 24 hours of content to 36 hours of content, who would have thunk this of the platform that nobody plays? So it's just a continuous kudos to everybody that made the event happen, that keeps the event running, and for those content creators that are part of it. It's just a phenomenal thing to see, in my opinion. Real quick, as far as the Cloudy Awards, it's a continuation of a celebration of this community, and not just the Stadia community. I think all communities, and if I could just throw a suggestion out there, great to start it off with Stadia, but next year let's get everybody in there. I know everybody else is like still trying to get their sea legs, but let's get GFN, Amazon, let's get everybody in there.
Who says they're not?
Dope.
That'd be great. You know what I mean? So
I've got a wee thing. Yes, it's going to be like 95, if not higher % Stadia, but there will be the other platforms are going to be mentioned, and there will be something there on them as well.
Sweet.
Awesome. But yeah, just to see that happen, man, it's just so many steps,
especially when it's unexpected as unexpected as it was. You know what I mean? And then for me to get nominated, y'all, hey man, look, I put the work in, man. Hey, look, I appreciate it to the fullest degree, man. I put the work in like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I try to drop the 4K. I told MM2K, look, man, I'm gonna drop this 4K content, man. I got to do it. And me, 6'4", MM, Eddie, and Chase, and every others were like, I'm like, man, y'all don't understand this 4K. I'm telling y'all, man, this is the one thing I got to do. It's the only thing I can do. And I did that. And now it's being recognized in a way like being nominated, man. That's what's up, man. I'm truly humbled, man. It's a special thing to see myself in the same bracket with Meg, 6'4", and others. I like how y'all put the work in and dropped it on our heads. We had no idea it was coming like that. I love it. So we're gonna move on, man, because if not, we'll be doing a 3-hour show. So let's go to the anniversary, man. Now that the anniversary is come and gone real quick, we'll start with Ray, then we'll go to Duncan, then Eddie, then Pablo. If you can hang around, bro, whenever you have to cut out, it's up to you. Let me know. If you can go down there and find me a PS5 somewhere, bro, send it to me. I Cash App you. Whatever you want to do, Pablo. But hey, anniversary, Ray, real quick, if we could sum it up in less than 3 minutes, man. What's your thoughts on the anniversary of Stadia, real quick, just to touch on that again? You gotta, you're muted. All
right, hold on. It cut off a little bit.
No. I was going with Ray first. I was just telling you, I was telling you something else. Don't worry about. But Ray, what's your thoughts on the anniversary of Stadia, man? Now that you've seen that 1 year mark come and go.
Man, it was like watching a little baby grow, man. From the where the hell is my code? Where is my controller? To look at it now, like from not having any games to go into the Google graveyard to look where we're at now, is huge. And the future looks really, really great.
The future does look great, but you know what else looks great? Stadia Universe, baby.
It's in the house,
man. Stadia Universe. Hold on, Ray. We're gonna get right back to you, man. We got an all-star in the building right now.
No, you take care of him.
Hey, look, check this out.
I'm just a regular guy.
Stadia Universe was on this Sekiro, yo. I'm not gonna lie to y'all real quick.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna fail. I thought he was gonna have a trifling death, and I thought he was gonna give up on the game. And then I look up, and the brother's up here fighting one of the bosses that I just fought myself. Give it up for Stadia Universe. What's going on, man? What's going on, Chariot, man?
Not much. I'm just a regular guy in the gaming community. I'm nobody special here. I'm just a regular guy that just love video games, love the passion and give energy. But it's all you got. I got love for everybody. So don't get Ray. Projekt. Eddie. All you guys. MM2K. Thanks for the invites, and Pablo. That's what it's all about. It's about the community.
Now we definitely know how you feel, man. We know how humble you are and all that stuff, man. I had to mess with you though. Hey, Ray. So my bad if you didn't lose your thought, Ray. If you could go back to it, man. The anniversary thoughts.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Thank you, man. You got to give it up because I love Stadia Universe and its passion in this community.
Right.
I'm just look where we're at with all the content creators, with all the games. They're talking about 21, 22, and 23 is looking good. I remember in the very beginning when I was talking about Stadia at work, I had people like laughing at me. And I was on, before I even joined the Stadia community, I was on podcast shows trying to defend Stadia and trying to, like, you know, do this with your internet, optimize this. And they laughed at me. They said, you know, Stadia's probably got about like 3 months. I lost friends. And then I've had friends call me back saying, hey, I got that Stadia Premier Edition, but man, please don't tell nobody, man. Don't tell this person, don't tell nobody. Just keep it on the down low.
Right.
You know, and so we've come a long way. I'm just happy. What the main thing, man, is like, I can say I got a friend in Scotland. I got a friend in the UK. Yeah. I got a friend in Switzerland. I got friends in Brazil, France. My DMs and people just, you know, being inside and quarantine. You know, I always, in the beginning, I said, man, this is it. But all the love and the community kept me going, and the friendships that I've made, and the brotherhood and the sisterhood, because there's some Bonnie and
that's right,
Meg, some bad sisters out there. Man, it's just amazing. But I'm just gonna end it on this note. This community, how this community grew, you know, and look at, and Stadia Super Saturday is the proof. It's the pudding of our power and all the people and all the numbers that we did to people to come out and watch that. So that's what I'm happy about.
Hey, we appreciate every word, man. Most definitely glad to have you. Hey, so let's move to Duncan next, man. Just your thoughts on the anniversary up until now, man. Just from beginning to now.
From the beginning to now, it has been a journey, to say the least. It has, no other platform for me has had the highs and the lows of Stadia. And I've said this for a while. Even when we're going low, we're always on the upward trend at this moment in time. Stadia is growing. We can see where things are headed. The roadmap is now out there of a sort. We can see where they're going. They want RPGs. They are got long-term plans for 2023. Everything is in place. One thing they just need to improve on is a bit more of the communication and no more shadow drops. I hate shadow drops. That's my big massive bugbear, because I want to plan when I'm going to get games and have the money available. But this last year, I've never seen a community like it. We are all in this together, and we are just fighting each other's corner when we need to be fighting. We may be slightly at odds at times, but which is healthy. We may have slight disagreements, and I think sometimes on Twitter when we have them and we maybe not explain ourselves, I'm probably one of the worst for that. I think we are all on the same sort of ballpark, and we all want Stadia to improve, and we can actually see that, and it has been a big year of growth, and I can't wait to see what happens next year, because if all the competition is coming out now, everybody's going to be fighting.
Hey, look, Duncan, that's good that you brought that up, man, because you heard me touch on it earlier about the discourse. But I tell you right now, and I told MM2K, he knows if I'm lying. If I'm ever out here capping, he'll call me out, right? So I said, look, man, at times we do go at it. We go at it. We let people know that we're passionate about what we think and what we believe. But at the end of the day, like after like an hour or two, when an hour or two goes by, like say, for example, Duncan, if you post something, your thoughts on Stadia and how it could do better and all that, I might say, man, what the hell? But then when I go back 2 hours later and really analyze what you're saying, I'm like, damn, you know what? I see where Duncan's coming from. I see where these brothers are coming from. And so I can see that, and it makes it like more transparent. It makes it easier for me to understand and break things down, man. So it's just, when you see it out there, people, when you see us having these conversations, we'll put it out there on Twitter, because a man or a woman of our word should be able to share that. Everybody else is out here sharing crazy stuff that don't make no damn sense. So at least we can share how we're feeling. And sometimes it's okay to take it behind the scenes, y'all. You know, if it's about to get personal or something, take it behind the scenes, get it out the streets, and, you know, handle that like we're supposed to handle it, man. But I'm glad you said that. So Eddie, we're going to move to Eddie real quick. We're going to keep this train rotating, man, because we got a panel, and I don't think it's done yet. Eddie, how do you feel, man, about the Stadia up until this point? from the launch to the anniversary and beyond?
I would quote somebody who once said, "Started from the bottom, now we're here." Started from the bottom, now my whole team here.
I love it.
Because it is like that, man. We that have been here from the very beginning, we've been through these ups and downs, but right now we're rolling high. And I'm just glad that each day there are more people joining this platform, man. If you go look on Twitter right now, Twitter, it is going crazy. Like the amount of people say, "Hey, I got my Premiere Edition. Thanks to Stadia. I got it and I tried it and I loved it." So it is just the beginning. I feel like whenever we have Cyberpunk dropping in 2 weeks, it's going to keep the high momentum. And 2021 is going to just improve the number of players, man.
Hey, look, real quick before we get to the next individual, we got some new celebrities in the building, man. I'm gonna shout them out real quick. Hey, we got the cowboy. Y'all know who it is. Ray. I know Ray was up here looking at him, keeping an eye on him. And now your mama knows that's the cowboy, y'all. Y'all know how him and Ray does the thing, man. And that's, it's all love, though. You know, that's the brothers, what they're doing out there, that's fun. I've seen Ray do it with 6'4" and so many other people, man. You got to be able to handle that kind of stuff, y'all. It's not, it makes everything better and more entertaining. We got Snow Bunny Gaming, the sister, fellow PNTS member. What's going on, Bunny? Celebrity status. You know what I'm saying? The invitation is open to you if you would like to join. We got Romello Thomas, always checking out what Project Storm is doing, man. I appreciate Romello, man. One of the youngest members out here supporting us in what we do. I appreciate you, bro. Cloud Gamer 201, you've been in the house. Kalor, we was talking about you, man. We was talking about your passion and enthusiasm on Stadia Super Saturday and how infectious it was. Hey, this is what it's all about right here. And to keep the train moving, man, let me see. I don't have it. We got Victor Del Maestro in the house right here. We got Dr. Spaceman. I know we didn't give you a shout out, man, but thank you all for showing up and being part of the conversation. We're going to try to keep it moving. And next, we're going to go to Pablo real quick. If you're there, if Pablo is not there, then we'll kick it over to Stadia Universe. But your thoughts from launch until now, Pablo, if you're here. If he's not, Stadia. All right, so Chariot, if you could catch that, man. What's your thoughts from launch time until now, bro?
Oh man, what I can say about this one? If y'all can hear me well, you can hear me. Man, I don't know who got fired in that office, because compared to now, it's not even close. I didn't get Stadia at lunch. I got Stadia around January from eBay. Then I started up the service in February. But for some reason, somebody got fired in there. They must have been doing some screaming, whatever they were doing in that office. They did something, because they're totally different now. I mean, they're going crazy. They just the ads and everything. It's just insane on what they're accomplishing. And they're just pulling people in. And every time I look on YouTube, I see a whole bunch of videos of people getting it. I mean, they're going crazy. I mean, they talking more. I mean, especially with the cyberpunk. If you say it to the people in the back and everything, I say, oh man, what the hell's going on here? And they're using cyberpunk as a vessel to bring more people into the service, which is smart. You know?
Right.
They competitive.
Just real quick, we know that Duncan and Ray gotta go. Thank you guys so much for coming, man. This was a great stream. Thank you for giving your thoughts and stuff. And again, guys, at 1 p.m., do not forget to check out Cloudburst. That is on Stadia Rock's channel. Definitely check that out.
Man, we got Shake Capo in the building. What's going on? Thanks for joining as usual. Got the he says, I got Mars PS5 copy of Immortal Phoenix Rise. We're about to have a couple more guests joining real soon. So I told you it's gonna be a revolving door. But thank you, Duncan and Ray and everybody that's on the platform. Whenever y'all have to dip out, man, no shame, no game.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for joining, bro.
Thanks for having me. I gotta go beat my
Don't do it. Don't get the people called on you, Ray. We need you. Nah, I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're saying. All right. Have a good one, Ray. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. So Jared, you were saying from 1 year from launch until now, what's your thoughts, bro? Because I know you've been enthusiastic about the platform, man.
For me?
Yeah. Did you cover everything, Cherry?
Well, yeah, mostly. I mostly cover. I mean, people are starting to believe that Stadia is the real deal. It's the real deal. I mean, I don't join something that sucks. I know what I be doing. I be trying to tell. That's why I made, before I get to other people, I don't want to hold. That's why I made a separate channel, because I was conflicted with the Nintendo. I got a lot of Nintendo fans on my old channel, so that's my original. So that's why I made a separate channel. That's why I did that. So
wait, they don't have no love for Stadia?
No, it was conflicting. A lot of them, they didn't care about it, so I had to make a separate channel. So
yeah, and that's fine. We all have some of those, some of those people out there,
So people. So that's all I got to say.
Hey, Stadia Pro, Roosevelt Phillips, what's going down? As y'all can see, we have 2 new people. I told you it was going to be a show for the community, y'all. MM2K, you want to go ahead and introduce our esteemed Snow Bunny?
Oh, yes. Well, she needs no introduction because she's on every damn podcast. I can't nail her down now.
No. I'm nowhere near what Stormy is. Hello, everyone. How's everyone's Saturday going?
It's going pretty well. Hopefully yours are too. And we won't get into that news until tomorrow. But Bunny has some news to share as well. And I think I almost had a heart attack for real.
Yeah, you almost. But yeah, we can't get that out yet. Let me introduce our second guest. We got Cloud Gamer 201 in the house. Cloud Gamer 201. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. The past couple days have been kind of crazy with my dad and everything, and with the whole COVID situation.
Yeah, wow. Shout out and prayers, man, for real.
Wow.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Oh, we're waiting for the test results though. It's not confirmed if he has it yet or not.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
But it's going around. It's real that we talk about it. It's affecting a lot of people's lives. We're worried about plastic and all this and silicon and stuff, man. But hey, it's affecting people's lives. So we won't get too deep into it because we want to keep the vibe fun, because once I start telling my stories, everybody's going to start leaving. I guarantee y'all. You know what I'm saying? But look, we shout out to your dad, man. Hopefully everything, tell him I said it, man. Hopefully everything is good, man. And we're definitely sending prayers. But
Thanks,
hey, no
guys.
problem. Hey, look, for all the people that don't know Cloud Gamer 201, man, you seen him on Stadia Super Saturday. This is what we're talking about. He's also been a part of my Storm the Castle challenges and everything, man. The brother stepped up. I was so happy to see him out there trying to get to the top of the castle and all that, man. So how's everything going? And what's your thoughts from launch until now? I know you've been keeping tabs on the launch of Stadia and just the information, and you've been passionate about it. So what's your thoughts on it right now, man? Is Stadia dying, or do you think it's going to be good?
No way. Stadia is not dying at all. I have been a part of this community since, well, technically I wanted to be a part of this community since the beginning, but I didn't get early access. I got it in December.
Yep.
Back in December. And since then, I've been really great. I've loved the system. I've loved the games. I'm really addicted to Mortal Kombat. That game is amazing.
Nothing wrong with it, man. So so Super Saturday, you did participate, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right. I knew you did. I just want to make sure now. So what's your thoughts on that event real quick, if you could share that?
It was good. It was really good. Everyone supported everyone. The ones that I was watching, I gained like 12 subscribers from that one.
Word.
And then I lost a couple, and then I gained one back.
Yeah, and that's gonna happen, man. I lost one the other day. It's gonna happen. Sometimes people might expect you to make 100% Stadia content. They realize you like PC and Switch and PlayStation and everything else, and then they might be like, "Oh, wait a minute, they might not be for me," or it could be other reasons. But they're gonna come and go, man. But keep on doing your thing, and we appreciate you. So let me move over real quick to Snow Bunny right here, who's
can I while you're going to Snow Bunny, I want to just let everybody know who, if you're not familiar with Snow Bunny, you should be. She's part of PNTS Network, Yang Meets Yang of Gaming. She's going to get into all that, but I want to make everybody aware, because it relates to what Stadia Universe said. If it wasn't for Snow Bunny, there would be no StadiaDosage. Now, even though she hates the platform, no, I'm just lying. But even though this is our resident Nintendo expert, if it wasn't for Snow Bunny, there wouldn't be any StadiaDosage. Snow Bunny, you want to get into how StadiaDosage actually became to be in existence?
Yeah, straight up.
course. Months before Stadia launched, MM2K always keeps up on the newest things that comes out. And he was talking about Stadia, and at the time, I was telling everyone, if you want to make a channel, you need to do it before the platform launches. Because if you do it after the platform launches, there's going to already be people there, the first timers, who everybody knows. So it's going to be harder for you to get started.
Right.
So he was really like getting into it and thinking about it and thinking about it. It's like, just make your channel. What's going to happen? If it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, you're going to be one of the founding YouTubers with Stadia content.
True.
And so he decided to do, and then all of a sudden, StadiaDosage started blowing up when Stadia came out and things like that. And he is known as one of the, like, even other people on our other podcasts are like, man, get this Stadia capping dude off.
Yeah,
because
you know what I'm saying? They were, you know, the love wasn't always there. It's still not, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's still not, but it's growing. And
That's right.
Stadia has gotten very, very big since it first started. But I also kind of see similarities between it and the Switch. Even though the Switch is a handheld platform, when the Switch launched, it had mad hate. Even before it launched. And then after it launched, like people were doing tons of videos about how the Switch sucked and things like that. You see tons of videos before Stadia launched with how Stadia is going to fail. It's not going to succeed. Then all of a sudden, the Switch succeeded. And a lot of those people had to backtrack their videos and say, hey, we were wrong. This is a lot better than what's happened than what we thought it was going to be. And I'm beginning to see the same things going on with Stadia. But on the flip side of it, the biggest people I see fighting Stadia are the console gamers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like PC, people on PC, for them, it's no, never mind. They're used to not having, you know, the software disk and things like that. They already have the platform that they could play it on, but the people who are primarily console gamers are the ones right now who are still fighting it to the extreme.
Yeah.
But so that's how StadiaDosage came about, because I was like, you might as well do it now. What's the worst that could happen? You either sink or swim.
And I tell you what, Bunny, and that's the same logic that I kind of had when I started making Stadia content. I was so excited to join. I can't lie to y'all. And then we will move on. But I was so happy to be joining something new like this that I had never. I liked On Live, right? Real quick, I liked On Live, and when I heard that Google was about to bring Stadia to the market, I was just like, wow, this is a no-brainer. So I started begging people in the Xbox community, PlayStation community as well, start a channel. Start making content. We play these games every day. We might as well try to chop it up and make some content. You know what I mean? And if there happens to be a community, we'll be one of the first ones involved. Now, I was involved in everybody's chats and stuff. And shout out to another well-known podcast duo, Stadia Cast. You know what I'm saying? Which I think this is Bill, but shout out. Let us know. Identify yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's Bill. But so Stadia Cast, for example, I was in their chat, just to let you know, in the chat, listening to these dudes. They already had things going. There was no hate. There was all love. There was all love. I love what they're doing. Love what they're doing. I love the fact that we have, at the time, was what was considered to me now as an individual, a voice that can reach people. You see what I'm saying? And to me, that's what it was all about. Like, hey, let's promote it. Let's show love to each other. Get the word out there to people so they know what the platform is about. Because there's no need to be crying, you know what I'm saying, if the platform is going to die. There's no need to cry about it. My question to people was, what were you willing to do about it to make sure that Stadia became a little bit more well-known? So, not to go real deep into that story, man, but shout out to Stadia. Go ahead, man. Take it away.
Real quick, Eddie has to roll out, but Eddie, before you go, thank you so much for coming. Any closing thoughts before you leave, Mr. Eddie 1K?
Don't shoot me on that, because I see Eddie you, man.
So
I
what
see
the
this
hell is that?
955 here just increasing. So just wait, before the end of the year, you're gonna be Mr. 1K as well.
I'm tagging you first, brother.
But no, any closing thoughts, Eddie? Have a good weekend, everyone.
Hey, Eddie, you have a good one, man. We appreciate your time.
And again, in referring to Eddie and Bill, they're going to be on Cloud. Or Bill, I don't know if Bill's going to be on there this week, but his co-host Lloyd of StadiaCast, definitely check them out. Check out their channel. Fantastic show. I love it. It's my wife's favorite Stadia podcast, even over mine, but I'll save that for another sad podcast. With that being said, check them out every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Cloudburst is at 1 p.m. It's in about 50 minutes. So definitely check out Lloyd, Bill, Bill is, I don't think.
Let me help you, MM. It's Rock on Stadia Rock's channel. It's me, Avery, Chase, Lloyd, and Clive.
That's what's up. Check them out. I know I'll stop by for sure.
Hey. See y'all, everybody.
All right, Eddie.
Hey, MM.
All right.
Eddie.
See, and it's easy to get caught up in the love. But MM, what else were you going to say, MM?
Oh, no, Pablo was going to say something. Go ahead, Pablo.
Oh, go ahead, Pablo.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something, man. Like, I know this year, it's been like a little rocky for everybody and stuff, due to what's going on, the circumstances we living in. But shout out to the Stadia community, man. Like, the comments I've been seeing throughout the year about you guys, like just telling people to just try the platform. Like, you guys aren't being like rude, like you guys aren't being toxic, man. That's something I always loved and appreciated about the community. You guys are so welcoming, and you just tell people to try it, man. Like, and I think that's why we're seeing an abundance of people buying Cyberpunk on Stadia, trying to get those free premiere editions just to see what the platform is like, and we're seeing a lot of positive results come out of it. So, man, shouts out to you guys to really, helping the platform grow. Because if it wasn't for you guys, man, and the community that's here on YouTube, I don't think this platform would, even be here like a year now. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it probably would have been here, but hey, how impactful are us individuals who are dedicating time in our lives to pump it out there? You know what I'm saying? For more people, so they happen to see it on a Twitter or Reddit or Facebook or wherever else. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Now, MM, did anybody else have anything to say before we move on to the next topic? All right, we're gonna go ahead and kick it right on off then. So we're gonna go into pro games for December. I don't know if we have them up. If MM2K was sleeping right now, if he was eating too much sweet potato yams and mac and cheese. I was
doing a little bit of both.
But we don't. It doesn't matter because if you're in the community, you know what the games are, and if not, we could definitely pull that list up and call some of them out. But I know I'm excited for all of the games that's coming. Most definitely, is it Everspace, Hitman 2. I know those games will be arriving shortly. December 1st is when they normally drop them, right, MM?
Yep.
Yeah, so man, it's just so much going on right now for this platform, y'all. Games are coming. People are still giving us like trouble. Old games. They're old though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they've been on consoles for forever in PC. But I'm like, a wise man once said, the game is not old if it's your first time trying it. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, because old games are circulating across all platforms if you think about it, y'all. And we need those games because those games are still loved and admired. So let's go with Snow Bunny right here on this one.
Yep.
Bunny, I know you love all different types of games from different genres. I know you don't care about FPS games, and you told us why, first-person shooters, and you told us why. But as a person who does most of your gaming on Switch, when it comes to these pro games that you're seeing drop on Stadia, right? And you're seeing it because me, MM2K, and so many others from the community keeps dropping them on Twitter and all this stuff, right? So does it make somebody like you, an avid Switch supporter, say Stadia is out here making some moves? Stadia has games that I would like to play. Does it make you think like that?
Well, I've always said whether the games is something I want to play or not, Stadia is still making moves because they're offering their fan base something to play. Whether I want to play it or not, you got to give it to them. They are offering games for their fan base.
Right.
Because every single person, each one of us are all different types of gamers. Prime example, I primarily play on Switch. There's tons of games. Between me and two friends, we might have tons of games, but because our gaming styles are so different, maybe only a few of them cross the same genres that we play. It's the same way with every community. So whether or not it's games that I want to play or I want to try, Stadia is still giving you something that somebody's going to want to play. Now, there have been games that came to Stadia that had me interested. The only thing is I already owned them on the Switch.
Right.
So those types of things is what has slowed me down. But I've always said there's various reasons why I haven't gotten it. It's not like the lack of games or whatever, because the thing is they're always bringing constant games.
Absolutely.
And
that library is building. You're right.
Exactly. And that's the only thing a library can do. Right now, technically, you're still in your infancy. Let's be honest. Stadia is still technically in its infancy.
Right.
So right now, more and more stuff is coming. The thing is like how I also compared it to the Switch is a lot of these companies are beginning to see Stadia is on a roll. So you guys are about to start getting a lot more games that you wouldn't have never thought was going to come to Stadia, but they're going to end up coming to Stadia. Think about it like that. Like, look at the Switch. Look at a lot of the games on the Switch. You wouldn't have never thought that the third-party developers would have taken the time to make a version for the Switch because of what the Switch is. But the fact that the Switch is gaining so much momentum, they went ahead and did it because they knew it was going to print money. Same thing with Stadia. Stadia is gaining momentum. Those games that you didn't think would ever come to Stadia, they're going to end up coming to Stadia.
You hear it right here, y'all. You heard what she said.
But that's the thing. So right now, yeah, you're making moves. Whether it's games I want to play or not, you're still making moves because you're providing something that gets like you, MM2K, the people in this chat who is listening to this. You see games that you want to play and you're getting super hyped for it. That's all that matters. Okay, like for me, yes, there are games on Stadia that has come out that I would be interested to play, but I already own them on Switch, so there's no point in me double dipping.
Did you get that Cake Bash yet?
Huh?
Did you get his Cake Bash on Switch? Is
Put her
Cake Bash on there yet?
Wait a minute, Cake Bash, I believe just came out. To be honest with you.
Oh wow, man.
Hey,
you know what? You know what is not on Switch? Guilt. You know what else?
With
the DLC. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into
Risk of Rain 2. Hey, buddy, we
2.
trapped you. This was all a setup to put you in the
Now you know we can't.
You know you'll never put me in the house.
Yeah, we can't do it. We can't do it. We won't even do it, people.
Cake Bash has launched on the Switch.
Oh,
damn. Okay, nice, well, I apologize, Miss Snow Bunny. Please.
But the thing is you got what I love about you, Storm, and you, MM2K. You're always, even though you know I play weird games and stuff, you're always looking out for me.
Games are not weird.
You
games
are
not weird. They're unique. They're genres for everybody. Go ahead.
Well, yes, but I classify myself as a weird gamer. But the point is you two, when you guys are looking at Stadia, you're like, oh wow, maybe Snow Bunny are like this, and you guys tell me about the games. That's spreading awareness of it. Okay. And that's the thing. Like, you guys are always playing your games and everything, but you're like, well, maybe Snow Bunny will like this, or maybe she'll like that. And then if I tell you, hey, it's on the Switch or not, or prime example, Octopath Traveler, when it came to Stadia, Moss came to me and was like, yo, Bunny, is this game worth $60?
Right.
He straight up asked me. This guy's like, man, it's worth every penny of it. He was like, man, I don't know. The next week after he bought it, he was like, man, Bunny. And then he told everybody on the podcast, well, y'all got to try this Octopath Traveler. You either get a Switch or try it on Stadia. But this game is awesome. And that's what we should be doing as gamers. I don't care what platform you're on. If you see something that somebody else may like, you should maybe tell them. Maybe half the games on here people like to play. But like I personally, like we were talking last week on our show, Storm, how with Stadia, a lot of people who were getting that Stadia Premium most likely were console gamers who could hook it up to their TV and play it.
Yep.
But
that was a great discussion, by the way, too. Hold on, Bunny. Say that thought. We got Main Ether in the building. That's one of my brothers right there, y'all. I know him in real life. I know him in the Xbox community, PlayStation community, PC. He does it all. Here's the deal. He said PCs rule all platforms. Then he comes back and said, but Stadia is dope for the service it provides. See, that right there is how you come to the party, man. Thank you,
Yeah.
man. It's good seeing you up in the building. Go ahead, though, Bunny. I don't want you to lose that thought.
Oh, no, but what I was saying was last week we were talking on our show and Storm was bringing up that, people were getting the Stadia Premium and it was having their happy little box to open and they were happy to try it. And I said, no. It's not even that. It's the fact that they could play it on their TV. Because some people don't want to be tied down to their PC.
Yes. Absolutely
Okay.
correct.
So the people who don't want to be tied down to their PC, you're giving me something for free that I don't have to pay $100 for, and I could try it on my TV. And you're starting to notice a lot of those people are really, really liking Stadia, who's coming from the console side of gaming because they could play it on their TV. But what's the versatility with Stadia is, you can play it on your TV, but like I said, I know a wide range of gamers with various reasons why they can't play on certain things. I have one friend right on Twitter who can't play console games because of her hands. She can only play mouse and keyboard. Right. So for her, Stadia is awesome because she could sit on her computer and play mouse and keyboard. She doesn't have to have a controller.
Wow.
I know some people. I used to know one person who had a severe car accident with a really bad head injury. She can't play no console games because she can't adjust the graphics of it. She could play on PC because she can adjust the graphics of her PC to lower the graphics so she doesn't get migraines from the head injury she had from the severe car accident.
Right.
So with Stadia, for her, these games come to Stadia that's on platform, that's on consoles. If they come to Stadia or even PC for her, she can enjoy them. Wow. Stadia has a diversity where it can get both groups. Now, the people who are going to fight it the most are people who prefer physical media. Those are the ones who are going to fight it the most. But if it's a game that only comes digitally, I guarantee you they would probably try it on Stadia if it's only digital. Wow. I mean, you think about it like that.
You are absolutely right. Go ahead. I mean, I want to make an announcement, though, before you go. MM2K, you're fired. You know what I'm saying? We got a new member of the SNL podcast every damn Saturday at 11 o'clock.
I lost my channel.
No money gaming. The way she puts things is so amazing.
No, she's spot on about the whole TV.
Oh my God! I mean, you think about
thing.
Money.
I mean, but you also got to think about. Like, look at the differences between you and I, Storm. You can play every type of game there is. You can play first person. You can play third person. You can play whatnot. You don't have issues with your hands. But then you take a look at me. I'm limited in the types of games that I can play. I can't play first person shooters.
Right.
With the situations going on with my hands, it's getting harder for me to play mouse and keyboard. I'm beginning to get easier playing controllers, and especially with my Switch, because with my Switch, when my hands are acting up super bad, I can take the Joy-Cons off and I can use them without having to use my Pro controller.
Hey, do you do any mobile gaming real quick?
I do like visual novels on my phone and my tablet, but and like little like Bejeweled like games.
Okay, I was just wondering because Stadia has that component as well. So
exactly,
as well as iOS devices that's going to be official real soon. So that's it. Bunny, what you're saying is right on.
But the thing is the reason I can think like that is because I have to think around my limitations of gaming. And when I think around my limitations of gaming, I start thinking I automatically know that my style of gaming is different from somebody else like you who can play everything. So the things that I have to think about, you don't have to think about.
Absolutely. And well put. Let's see if anybody is still here. We had Stadia Universe, we got Cloud Gamer 201. And who else is in here? Pablo's still hanging around. Hey, look, in no particular order, one of you could jump out. Cloud Gamer 201. Hey, is any game on this list real quick? Any game or all these games? Are you interested in any of those, Cloud Gamer 201?
I'm not really interested in any of these games, but I do always pick up the pro games. So
okay.
I like that Hitman 2 is going to be on there though.
Yeah, and see, MM2K is not
Hitman.
Really. Yeah, Hitman is a dope game. I know I'm looking forward to it.
I wonder, is that going to be the same version that's going to be on the Switch Cloud?
That's Hitman. Well, I thought Hitman 3 was coming to the Switch Cloud. Yeah,
I think that's
Hitman
Hitman 3.
but this
Yeah.
is
Okay.
2. But eventually, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You just
Mhm.
never know. Because I know Hitman 3 is coming out in January for the Stadia. So, but Cloud Gamer 201 says that he's not really, and that's fine. You people, we know we have certain tastes. Like MM2K, he will not get on Farming Simulator 2019. I try to
You
ask
don't know
him.
that.
I beg the brother, get on there. Let's go hit the farm, man. It's very important that we cultivate and do all the things. You know, I had agriculture in high school. MM2K is not trying to hear it, man. He said, yuck. So, with that being said, any of these games that you're looking forward to?
I'm interested. I mean, of course, Hitman 2. I think it takes the cake. Shout out to the homie 6'4". He threw some serious shade at Secret Neighbor and Hello Neighbor, the whole Hello Neighbor series. He said, "No, I'm not messing with that."
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't. Hey, I don't want. Hey. That's the only reason Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. I know what you're talking
He
about.
said, "I don't want to touch that one."
Yeah, go ahead.
Into the Breach looks interesting. But Hitman 2. I still think it's a solid month because, like Bunny was alluding to before, you gotta, when you want to see a platform grow, you gotta look past your own personal taste. If they could just satisfy MM2K and make billions of dollars, or trillions of dollars, great. But that's not how it's going to work. And I think that just looking at the variety and the quality as far as the acclaim of these games, I think it's a solid month. Do I think it's the best month ever? No, but I still think it's a solid month. So I'm even though Hitman is the only one that I can see myself playing, maybe Into the Breach, I'm still excited to see this particular lineup this month.
Absolutely, I hear it. Chariot man, anything Stadia Universe? You want to share your thoughts on any of these games?
Jedi Fallen Order is freaking amazing. That's all I got.
Yes,
that's freaking amazing.
Hey, wait. Hey, can you rewind that one more time, man? Can you say that one more time?
Jedi Fallen Order. It's amazing. It's freaking amazing. That's all I got to say. That's amazing. I'm happy about Hitman 2 is coming to the platform, coming to Pro. I took a look at Everspace when I was on that other platform, that other cloud-based Everspace. I don't want to mention it, but it was Luna. Well, it's okay.
You can mention Luna. No, it's okay, bro. It's okay to mention Amazon, Luna, man.
Amazon Luna's okay. It's okay. Platform. And I played
Everspace.
I tried out Everspace. That's going to be a good one. Into the Breach is going to be now. Secret Neighbor. I don't want to bring it all again, but Secret Neighbor is. I think I streamed. Hello Name. I don't know what the hell it was. I couldn't understand. I think it's got a face.
Yeah, I tried it, Terry, and I couldn't really. It was something about it that was kind of quirky for me. I don't know. So go ahead though.
Yeah, but Jedi Fallen Order is definitely the best game on there. Jedi, then it's Hitman 2. Those are the best games.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Pablo. I don't know if Pablo's back yet. If not, it's cool. All right, so any of these games that look appealing to you, I know you might have tried couple of them, but any games that look appealing to you, Hitman 2, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, Everspace, all those games?
Some of these games don't interest me actually. I did try some of them. But I did beat Jedi Fallen Order, but I wouldn't mind getting it again on Stadia because the way it's interesting because I've been using Stadia like differently like the past couple of months. I've always switched up the way I use it, and I like the versatility of it. Like the way I use my Switch, I use it the same way with Stadia. Like the portable factor of it, like the fact that I can bring my phone to work and I have the time to like kind of game while I'm at work at times. I wouldn't mind getting Jedi Fallen Order again and dropping. However,
like
I think it's on sale actually. So I might pull the trigger on it. Yeah, so I might pull the trigger on it. Bust out the controller. I heard the PS5 controller compatible with Android, so I might bust that out. Play some Jedi Fallen Order, man. And Hitman 2, I actually haven't tried that out. So since it's a pro game, I might as well just pick that up and try it out on Stadia and see how it runs. Just to get like a little taste of what to expect from Hitman 3.
That's what's up. January. Hey, look. So, did anybody else want to share anything? Because if not, we're gonna move. Hey, I want to get to the chat, man. The chat has been marvelous right now. Like sharing how you all feel. So, I want to highlight a couple things in the chat. Of course, you got Cloud Gamer 201 is reminding us as well that Jedi Fallen Order is awesome. It's definitely awesome on Stadia. The fact that I was able to jump on it, no installs, none of the headaches, the downloads and stuff. Ridiculous. Then I saw the resolution upscale from 1080p or not. fire. That's what it equates to. So I want to go up though. I saw a couple things I want to highlight. We got Stadia Cast right here. Bill is saying, I can't stand it when I see people complain about games like Spitlings on Stadia because it isn't AAA. There are so many people that don't care about AAA games. Absolutely. Now, look, absolutely. Now, Bunny, I want to throw this back at Snow Bunny if you're not busy, you know, because I want to get your thoughts. Nintendo has a lot of these type of games, right? And Bill knows a little thing about Nintendo as well. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. Check out Stadia Cast, but also check out Run Jump Stump. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. So basically right here, I like the fact that Bill put that out here because it would have slipped my mind, and it was something I wanted to touch on when we were talking about the games that you see on the screen. So Bunny, first of all, have you tried any of these games? And then what's your take on what Bill said right here in the chat?
Who is Bill?
No, Stadia Cast, my bad. Stadia Cast right there.
Fine.
MM has it highlighted on the screen right now.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Now I know Everspace is on the Switch. I just never played it. And he's absolutely right. People, and it's not only Stadia people complain about no AAA games on. It's all platforms. Because Storm, you look at my gaming playlist, and every time if I'm playing something, you're always like, what are you playing? I never even heard of that game. There are so many great games out here that are not AAA, but you have these gamer elitists who only want to play AAA. And those are the ones I notice are the biggest complainers for all platforms. Right now, Stadia is not going to have a lot of AAA games in the beginning. Come on, trust me. Look at the Switch. You laugh at me because the only game the Switch launched with was Zelda Breath of the Wild. And look at how it became super popular with games that weren't AAA games.
Yep.
You understand what I mean? Like right now, the Switch has almost 3,200 games on the Switch. You think all of those are AAA games?
Wow. Good point.
I mean, you're going to start off small and move your way up.
Hey, how many copies has the Switch sold? 5 million?
What's the Switch?
Yeah, lifetime sales. Because you're
It
talking
has.
about about 6 million.
No, the Switch has outsurpassed the NES. It's at 65 million, I think. 63 million.
Damn.
Oh, I had the 5 and the 6 right.
Wow.
Yeah. It's about 60. It's between 63 and 65 million before the holiday season started.
Damn. So you just reminded us that they're about to sell another 5-6 million just this holiday season, possibly.
Possibly, yeah, because a lot of systems already done sold out because places that had systems available have sold out. So yeah, before when they had their last meet and announced numbers at the end of September, they were at 63 million, officially surpassing the lifetime sales of the NES.
Whoa. All right. So look, real quick, I'm gonna share my thoughts. Now, I'm sorry, man. We went over the hour mark, bro. I apologize, man. When we have people on here sharing their thoughts and everything, we go over sometimes, man. So
we know you love to talk.
Hey, we're having fun right now, man. Please, MM2K, can we please go for
now, hold on. Don't fall for this guy's crap. He just told me 5 seconds ago I was fired off my own channel. Now he pleading, no, don't fall for this crap.
Can we please have 15, 20 more minutes? Can we go right up almost to 1 o'clock before Cloudburst?
Shout out. I want to get ready for Cloudburst too. Or get me something to eat, man.
I got you, man. So we're gonna wrap up in a few. But look, before we do that, we want to go back through some of this chat, man. So Gandara's here, just reminding main ether that PC gaming is good, but the operating systems all suck. You know what I'm saying? Ball. I'll say it. Life is good until you get a system issue that you have to fix. With Stadia, there's a support team to fix system problems for you.
Exactly.
He's absolutely right, man. Either saying add him. That is my brother right there. We always play PUBG and other games, man. And Victor is saying graphics board prices for PCs are out of control again. And he's right. I can't even, Bunny and MM knows how hard, and Maine and others, they know. Maine is trying to find an upgrade some components and everything. So am I, man. It's so hard, but Stadia is just saving my life right now, y'all. As a gamer, I can't lie because I'm not able to find the stuff that I need. So to keep things moving right along, and this will be probably like the last topic of the day, y'all. We want to talk about, we're going to bundle it up together. So all these new players are joining Stadia, right? And then, you know, it just feels like something is different. Okay. So with all these new players joining Stadia each day, are they doing something right? Let's go to Chariot if you're still here, man. Or is Stadia doing something right that they have all these new players joining? With Cyberpunk and other recent announcement, do you think that contributed to it? What is Stadia doing to get all these new people, in your opinion?
Oh my god, they're doing fantastic on what they're doing. They marketing. They marketing has just been on point. They just they knocking it up. They're using like I was saying, they're using these games. They know how big Cyberpunk is. Cyberpunk is gonna be the biggest game of all. It's gonna be the biggest game. Yep. Probably for one of the biggest games of all time. And they're using it as their advantage. They know that PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X is gonna be sold out. So they're gonna find out, damn, we can't get an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5. So they want to find out where we're gonna. They want to play the best graphics. You're gonna have to go to Stadia because you're not gonna get it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You're not gonna get it there. It's gonna look better on Stadia. So there's that. Then you're getting it for free, or you gotta just pay $50 and then you get the Stadia Premier Edition without paying $70. That's on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X.
Now, for the people that's thinking that Chariot is crazy, hey, I'm gonna drop you a link real quick. Oh man, that's too. The link is too long though, but I just dropped it in the private chat. Man, I don't know if you'll be able to pull that up right there, but that's something that can definitely be shown, I think, because some people may not even know this. But look, so with that being said, Bunny, what's your thoughts on? Do you think Stadia is on the ball? Like they're getting things together, they're ready to go full force?
Stadia,
they're getting new players and they're giving out Premier Editions like crazy right now.
But I kind of think they're also genius also.
Wow.
Because look at when they're okay, so we all know everything that's been going on this year. We've all speculated that there was going to be shortages of I speculated there was going to be shortages of consoles, but I didn't expect it to be to the degree that the new consoles launched. It's almost as if Stadia knew that there was going to be a huge shortage. Look at right when they released that Premier Edition for free using YouTube. It was right around the time of the launch consoles, if not a little bit before. So people got that, but then look at how many people, including people here, who have not been able to get a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, but they were able to get a free copy of the Stadia Premiere. So Stadia launched it right at a perfect time, doing that free premiere with if you have YouTube Premium. Because people now got it in their hands who wouldn't have never had it before because they can't get the new consoles right now.
Man.
That's the reason you're seeing a whole lot of new people coming in, joining all your channels, your super weekend. I'm not even calling it Super Saturday. It was a super weekend.
It really was.
Stadia Super Weekend. You had all these new people joining channels of this because these are the people who got this Premier Edition who most likely are playing it because they could not get a new console or their new consoles got stolen or something like that.
Yep.
And here's something for free versus something for 500. Yeah. So Stadia was genius for when they did that promotion. Okay. Then they came out with some banger games a little bit before that promotion. You already know you guys are getting Cyberpunk. That's a huge game. For the people who can't get the next gen consoles right now, if they have Stadia and they want Cyberpunk, they will play Cyberpunk on Stadia.
Wow. And not to mention Immortals Phoenix Rising and all that. But so we'll keep it short and we'll be covering it tomorrow on Ying's Yang Gaming Podcast, YMYOG, y'all. Sunday is tomorrow, 6 Eastern time on Snow Bunny. What's your channel, Bunny?
Snow Bunny Gaming.
Here it is. So tune in. We'll be talking more about all this stuff later. Cloud Gaming 201. Do you want to say anything, Cloud Gamer 201, about this?
Oh, I haven't watched this yet, but I've heard that that it looks good.
Yeah. So will you
Yeah.
be picking it up day one?
Yeah, I'll pick it up day one for sure.
That's what's up. Did you do the pre-order to get the free
Yeah, I got
premiere
the pre-order too. I got the pre-order in.
Nice. I got that too. I jumped on that. MM2K jumped on it. So Chariot, did you jump on the premiere edition? And I know this might be a dumb question, but will you be playing Cyberpunk 2077 on Stadia day one?
Oh hell yeah! Oh, it's absolutely. And as for now for Snow Bunny, I'm a big now. Y'all know I'm a big.
Oh
Nintendo
yeah,
fan.
you another one. You're another Nintendo. That's right.
Yeah.
Nintendo head.
I had the Nintendo Switch when it came out. So Bunny is so much on the money that they got exactly the same hate that Stadia is getting right now. Nintendo got it dead because I was making videos about that, bashing, making rants and all that. That's the only time I make a rant if something's going wrong.
Right.
On my channel, I was making rants a couple of years ago about Nintendo. This is going to get the games. It could run third-party support and all that. You know, I mess with both. You know, so you know.
All right,
Hey.
that's what's up, man. So it's good that I know what we'll be doing. So Pablo, are you gonna be copying this or are you gonna grab it on the PS5, man? Because I know you got that PS5.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the Stadia version because they were saying that they wouldn't even have a next gen upgrade, available off rip for the PS5. So, I mean, if it can run at a higher frame rate on Stadia, I'll probably just cop it on there and just kind of use it however I see fit, portably.
And that's
or
gonna be something to look
the
at,
crib.
Pablo. I know MM2K is waiting for that 1080p 60 resolution performance mode. But if we don't get that, the fact that I'm seeing 4K up there, if it's 30, a game like this of this magnitude, I'll be okay with it. It's Cyberpunk. That's all I'm gonna say, man. So with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and start trying to wrap this bad boy up. So look, Pablo, where can people find you, man?
Hey man, you guys can catch me on Wednesdays. Actually, not Wednesdays. They moved it. Actually, you can catch us on Thursdays at 12 p.m. On our podcast, PlayStation versus the World. You can check me out there on All Things Sony on YouTube. Not really my channel, but
Yep.
But I do the podcast there every Thursday at 12 p.m.
All right, Chariot.
Yeah.
Where can they find you at, man? Stadia Universe.
Oh yeah, you can find me right there. It's Stadia Universe. You can find me from Stadia Universe, or you can also check my Cherry. If you're into PlayStation, you go to Nintendo, you go to Cherry Man Game, which is my original channel. But Stadia Universe is where I talk about a lot of Stadia content and everything. And if something goes wrong, then I'll make a rant about it. And that's about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And with that being said, Snow Bunny, where can you find all of us?
All right, you can find all of us, MM2K, Project Storm, myself. You can go to pntsnetwork.com and you'll find our show listings for everybody because everybody has tons of shows besides me. You can also find us along with our buddy Tron Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. over on MM2K's channel with the commission starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find Project Storm and myself on my channel, Snow Bunny Gaming, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Yin Meets Yang of gaming.
Subscribe. It's dope, y'all. The conversation is definitely lit. It's one from the tech angle, which is me, and it's one from the games angle, which is Snow Bunny, y'all. It's beautiful. That's why it's Yin meets Yang. And we know it's all about balance, so we put the G on that bad boy. We know it's Yin meets Yang, but we put the G on it so people can stop asking me. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Bunny.
Yeah, that's it. You guys got to list all your own shows.
Yeah. Hey,
y'all
look,
you are the king of being the co-host of everywhere.
Oh, I appreciate you. I might get me a Switch. Thank you so much.
Let's not forget Cloud Gamer 201.
Oh no, we're not forgetting Cloud Gamer.
Okay.
I say the best for last, man.
Okay,
I like to do things. You know what I'm saying? But definitely find me and MM here every Saturday at 11 on it's a rotating podcast, so it'll be on my channel one weekend and it'll be on his channel the next. So on next Saturday at 11 Eastern time, make sure that you're subscribed to both StadiaDosage News and Project Storm's YouTube channel so you won't miss the SML, because you never know what the hell are we gonna do. And there's a giveaway that MM2K keeps talking about that might be happening sometime before this year closes. So y'all, we appreciate it. Cloud Gamer 201, man. Where can the people find you?
Cloud Gamer 201 on YouTube and Twitter, and Stadia Gamer 201 on Stadia.
That's what's up, brother. So, hey, I appreciate all of you, everybody that stopped by today. MM2K, we know where to find you, man. But is there anything, any closing messages?
No, just get ready, y'all, for Cloudburst. It's dropping. I got the tweet dropping right now, so definitely get ready for those guys. It'll be a fantastic show. Thank you guys so much for the support. Check us out again, pntsnetwork.com, where you'll get access to all your PNTS Network podcast members.
That's a hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. MM, I appreciate you letting us go a little bit over today, man, because I know that you're ready to do your thing, man. I don't want to impede on that. So look, y'all, we're gonna let the man go ahead and get some food. That's very important. We need him alive. We need him alive so he can scream, "Die,
exactly."
You know what I'm saying? And all that. So look, man, chat, we love y'all. We appreciate it. Sub to everybody's channels on this panel that showed up today. Great individuals, great content creators, and they are here trying to do the same thing, which is bring you all the dopest news and gaming that we can provide. So with that being said, man, we're going to wrap it on up. Peace.
See you guys.
Bye.
Peace out.